They lie where no one writes their names beneath the shattered stone. No flags, no flames, no victory games, just honor left alone. Yet every mark upon this suit, each scar, each dent, each stain is carved from blood and black and soot, the proof we don't die vain. So light the fires in orbit high and prime the cannon's core. This war may pause but never die. We're built for something more. We are the line that won't retreat, the voice that won't go still, the boot that marches through defeat with duty, rage, and will. We are the Helldivers.
Good morning, York Supreme. That was Battle for Super Earth by Echoes from the Hell Pod, the musical division of the Hellhounds of Democracy outfit. As you might be able to tell from an intro like that, yes, the Battle for Super Earth continues to be an ongoing affair. I've already racked up a good number of kills from my morning dives and plan on going right back in once I finish my broadcast today. What can I say? I've got an insatiable appetite for fresh squid sashimi. But first, let's breeze by the Doom Tracker and do a wellness check on our planetary roommates. It looks like we got the lion's share of the Great Host fleet down, with only 35% left to handle, and a major order well on its way to completion at 55% that will bust that number down even lower. At this point, I think we can say with some confidence that we are going to win the battle for Super Earth with multiple megacities to spare. Oh yeah. Let's not uncork the champagne just yet, though. I have been cursed with the greatest of afflictions known as optimism. But 35% of a lot is still a lot. And a good chunk of that a lot is currently invading York Supreme. Not that they're not used to this. I mean, really, supervillains invading that city used to happen at least once a week, even back during the Great Unification Wars. And equality on sea is also taking some degree of damage as well. While equality on sea didn't quite make it to the 85% level that I predicted last night, its control level got bumped up pretty darn good. And at the rate it's going, it could hold out at least another few weeks, with York Supreme reporting no serious problems expected within the next 3 or 4 days. Port Mercy, though, is feeling a little nervous. When it comes to the possibility of the squids invading and opening up a third front to split our forces further and gain some ground on the previous 2 megacities, that does not sound like a hard quiz. The hammer is expected to fall at some point today or tomorrow at the latest. Now, before I get into other news, I want to address something. Apparently, I have been the subject of much idle discussion among the Chaos Divers, mostly derived from this original comment here.
Really?
For a poser, I seem to be doing pretty darn good on the squid front, though I am still not a fan of leviathans. My observation of such discussion has also led to other such comments as this. How am I doing this? Well, I'm a psychic. By the time the Ministry of Truth knows anything, the Angel knows everything. And don't you forget it, Edgelord. I'll admit, I'm not really that offended. The only reason that kneecapping squids never really occurred to me is that whenever those shields sprang up from overseers, I just grabbed my grade A pistol and blew them back to Bikini Bottom. I just like yanking Chaos's chain from time to time. They're fun to torment. And even if they don't find that kill count number impressive, don't worry. Unlike your community count number, it's gonna get bigger. Next on the docket, we have a new contract from the Merc Divers. I'll admit I have been a little behind on keeping track of things there. It's the whole fighting to stay alive thing, you know? But today I bring you a new opportunity for coin and cleavage. We have here Toxic Homecoming, which is a bounty extended by Chlorine-1 exploding newly mined salt deposits on Chlorel. Chlorine Core, which I hear will send the adder to the Galactic Stock Market Exchange, should we emerge from this battle alive, has extended an abundance of chemical weapons to Super Earth as a gesture of goodwill, and is further incentivizing their use through cash payouts as seen on screen currently. fertilizer. Some say it just doesn't have the DPS to be viable, but you know what does? That laser guard dog over your shoulder, and flesh mobs tend to respond to being set on fire even more poorly than they do being hit with concentrated chlorine gas. They have an awful lot of eyes and lungs, you know. Also affected by this extension is the CC-89M2 gas grenade, truly a favorite for the helldiver on the go who needs to vanish in a cloud of suffocating smoke so that the footless groupies won't bother them anymore. Oh, you want to see stock market prices, huh? No. No, you don't. Sweet Liberty, it looks like they hold a particularly capitalistic goat up to the altar and shed its blood in the name of supercorn. That's been Liberty's latest with me, ponderatheradioangel. Honestly, I'm feeling kind of optimistic about all of this. We've got our enemy's number down now, and it's only a matter of time before we throw him off Super Earth, rebuild everything that we lost, and then reverse the polarity of the Viridia wormhole so that we can come and say hi to their home world next. Squidward strikes me as the type to have flamingos on his front lawn, and I plan on taking a baseball bat to his mailbox. For liberty, for freedom, for democracy, and for Super Earth.